Hey, welcome to Lifehacker. Today we're going to be talking about office upgrades.
We're going to be shuttling things between our laptops and smartphones.
We're going to do a little bit of cable organization with binder clips.
Getting some super cheap coffee at Starbucks.
We're going to hide the cables in your workspace.
Figuring out why you shouldn't check your email in the first hour of the day.
Set up a more ergonomic and healthy workspace.
And of course, the downloads of the day.
So, let's get started.
It's easy to look up an address on your laptop, but your smartphone is what you actually bring with you. There are ways that you can avoid emailing yourself and typing out really long addresses on a small keyboard. Here are some of the ways you can shuttle information back and forth between your smartphone and your laptop.
You can send links you need to look at both ways, from your phone to your full browser, and vice versa. To do so, you'll need an app on each end. Let's get started with sending links from your browser to your phone, so when you're running out the door or you need something to read in the subway, you'll have it there. If you're using Chrome, you can head to the Chrome Web Store, which is a link you should see in your new tab page, and install Chrome to Phone from there. Firefox fans can install Fox to Phone from their add-ons menu. If you're on Safari, Opera, or Internet Explorer, you'll want to install Sight to Phone, an app that covers just about every internet-connected phone and most every browser available. If you're an Android user, grab the Chrome to Phone app from the market, either in your browser or by searching the market from your phone. With any of these apps, you'll probably need to sign into your Google account, both on your full browser and on your mobile device, to get these apps working both ways. But that's the only real inconvenience. Once you're done, you feel like you're actually beaming links through the air from one device to the other. So if you're really geared up about, say, homemade French onion dip that tastes ridiculously good, you can click the Chrome to Phone button from your browser and the link flies over to your Android phone. If you somehow close that browser window on your phone, you can open the Chrome to Phone app and see a history of the links that you've beamed over. That works on the Fox to Phone and Sight to Phone apps too. If you're using Chrome to Phone, it's not just links you can send though. You can send directions on Google Maps or text from the browser and make it really convenient to pull up on your mobile device. But let's say you want to send stuff the other way. You see something cool on your mobile phone and you want to beam it back to your desktop for a better view. If you're using Chrome and an Android phone, you can do that with the app Android to Cloud. Grab Android to Cloud from both the Chrome market and the Android market, and you're able to send websites from your Android to your main browser so you can get around easier and stop straining your eyes.
So you've got a lot of charging cables and whatnot at your workspace, and they need to be accessible to you, but you don't want them laying all over your desk. A lot of times the problem is you have them sitting around and it's there, and then it falls off the back of your desk. It's really annoying. So a really simple solution, clever simple solution that a reader had submitted to us is this binder clip. Basically, you just put a huge binder clip onto your desk, you run the cord up through it, and it's there, it's accessible. You can pull it out anytime and charge something, you can let go of it and it just drops back where it is, but it always stays sort of right there where you need it.
So if you prefer the taste of coffee shop coffee and you don't prefer the high prices, there are a couple of really great hacks that you can put together so you don't have to pay those crazy prices at the coffee shop. Tip number one, if you prefer the caffeine punch of an espresso but don't want to pay the extra price, you can just get an Americano, which is essentially espresso with hot water, and it still packs the same punch. Tip number two is for iced coffee lovers. You can get a triple espresso and in a venti cup with ice, and then when you go to the condiments bar, you can fill it with milk or cream or whatever you'd like, and then you get a nice tasty drink for about half the cost. Lastly, the best thing you can do is go with a friend. Order a really big drink, like a 24-ounce venti, for example, and then ask for 2 small cups. You can split that drink into the 2 cups and save about a third off the price of what you would normally pay. And those are some great hacks that you can bring to Starbucks or pretty much any coffee shop if you want to save some money.
few years ago on Lifehacker, I walked through a post on setting up a cordless workspace, and essentially that post was about sort of how to wrangle your cords, how to get everything organized and sort of hidden so you don't have the snarled mess that you see below here now. I've clearly fallen off of the cordless workspace bandwagon, so today, using a method that we've posted about before, which is using a rain gutter, I'm going to reclaim my cordless workspace. And there you have it. Now I have a cordless workspace.
Look sharp, feel sharp, be sharp and listen, mister, how you fix four blades.
I have a really bad habit, and that's that I check my email first thing in the morning. It's really not a good thing to do because you see all these tasks run in to your email account where it's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, this is what I didn't finish, these are some people asking me questions I don't have time to answer right now, and you're thinking, I just need to start my day. Well, that's what you should be doing. You should be picking a task that you set out the day before and actually doing it first thing in the morning, and then you can spend an hour checking your email. This is what an expert, Julie Morgenstern, who wrote a book called Never Check Your Email in the Morning, suggests, and I happen to agree with it. It's really a better day for me when I don't check my email first thing in the morning and actually do something. So if you're having trouble getting started or feeling unmotivated when you get started in the day, try doing a task instead of checking your email and you'll probably feel a whole lot better.
Good evening. It's intermission time.
Dear Lifehacker, I work on my computer all day, and as a result, I'm noticing a growing amount of back pain. Any ideas on how I can make my workspace more ergonomic?
We spend a lot of time sitting at our desks each day, and it can wreak havoc with our bodies. To avoid injuring yourself at your workspace, these are the things you'll want to make sure you have. A good office chair with adjustable seat height, backrest, and good lumbar support that'll keep you sitting up instead of slouching. You'll want to make sure your keyboard and mouse are as close together as possible, with the alphabetic part of the keyboard centered on the desk, not the entire unit. You want the B key to be directly in front of you. The top of your monitor should be at eye level. The rest is a matter of paying attention to how you're sitting. Don't slouch. Keep your elbows close to your body and at a 90-degree angle. They don't need to be on the armrest when you're typing. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Make sure you're taking frequent breaks away from the screen too. Every 20 minutes or so should be fine. Head over to lifehacker.com for a more detailed overview of how your workspace should look.
And before we go, it's time for our downloads of the day.
Okay, let's see what we've got. We have WorkRave for Windows and Linux, as well as anti-RSI for Mac. And these applications will help you avoid repetitive stress injuries on the job. Next up, we have Flux, or F.Lux, for Windows, Mac, and Linux, and what this will do is help you create a schedule to adjust the backlighting of your computer so it's most appropriate for that time of day. Lastly, we have Saluto, or Saluto, I'm not really sure how that's pronounced, but it is for Windows only, and it diagnoses what's slowing down your PC. It will help you solve some common problems, and is a useful download to have when you're having trouble.
That's it for this time. Enjoy your newly upgraded office.
See you later.